So this is the next edition of the Audacity is way too hot. Now, the thing is, today I don't have as many jump scares. I don't have nearly as many pictures, but there will be some. So I'm just putting that out there. Now, this meme was shared by Quintavious Wiggins, and he's been going viral on Facebook for other reasons, but I want to share this meme, and it's titled, "It's up to you to break generational feminism." So this man is angrily saying, "She's the boss." And then this man is angrily saying, "Happy wife, happy life." This man blocks it, right? So he's not listening to that. He's not listening to these people. And so I guess this is where they break the generational feminism, because this man is whispering to the child, tell her to shut the F up. And that's how you break generational feminism, by blocking these messages. So that's just how we're starting this out. We can imagine that this person does not look that great, and I just imagine that he doesn't have a woman. This one does come with the picture, so that's your trigger warning. But Danton Lee says, "I was watching this show about different relationships in nature. When they got to the part about parasites, I was like, what does this remind me of? Oh yeah, women attaching to the host, extracting resources, offering nothing in return, or even causing damage, then leaving the host when they can no longer get what they need." Sounds very, very familiar. These people really think that women are the ones that are doing that, but that's Danton and his opinion, and this is Danton. Y'all are going to have to tell me what you think he looks like, but I told the person that sent me this that he looks like a melanated alien, but you guys go ahead and weigh in. So a woman posted a screenshot of this man's conversation, and she says, "Now, sir, my stomach definitely big." She's not telling that to the man. She's telling that to the people that are looking at the screenshot. Now, this man, this is his bio. She doesn't show what he looks like. This is his bio. He says, "I'm a great guy who holds his own and works hard. I don't do the big stomach women. So if you're her, I'm not him. I don't have kids and not concerned if you do or don't, because I do understand if she's a package deal. Only women. So miss me with the tea stuff. Keep scrolling, boy. I need a woman to match my intellect and my energy." And I underlined "to match my intellect," and I also underlined "only women." Now, if you also look at some of his spacing of this comment, I mean this whole little post, the spacing, the sentence structure, the misspellings, the random capitalization, I don't know who he's going to match intellect with, but it is certainly not an educated woman. But he says he does not do a big stomach woman. Oh, hold on. He doesn't do big stomach women. So right here, he sends a message to that woman. Remember, she said, "Now, sir, my stomach definitely big." And then she posts a picture of her stomach as evidence. She posted this, not anybody else making fun. She posted this. So this patchy bearded man's dating profile was posted in Bumble. Look at this beard. This beard looks a mess. So why would he post this? But he says his perfect date is a long session of intimacy if the chemistry is there. Try to compact months into one night of passion and ecstasy. I think the F not, Mr. Sir. I think the F not. What in the world? You need to set your best foot forward, and you're not even doing that on this Bumble profile. How dare you, sir? Because ew. So someone shared this comic book. So the man says to the woman, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice how beautiful you are." And the woman, and they're at the grocery store, the woman says, "Oh, thanks, but I'm a married woman." You see how distraught and despondent the man gets because she answered that way in this comment. And that leads to, "Your effing loss, B word. Your butt is ugly anyways." And then she's looking crazy like, how dare this man? But then all of a sudden, it turns to love, because that's all she needed to fall in love was a man hollering and cussing at her over something that seemed quite innocuous, because if she is married and says that, then that's probably how she should respond. But that led to her being in love. So this is, I don't know what this is, or if this is an Encelosaurus's dream. I don't know, but that's what this comic book comes across as. And it was written by someone named Ryan Kramer. I don't know the baseline of his artwork, if he's typically like snarky or being sarcastic or whatever, but you guys can weigh in if you know. Okay, so some of the comments. Sean Sims is wondering who wrote this. The Tater Tot. And Dante Crossroads says, you know what though? This is real. I mean, dudes who act like this really think this is how it's going to play out. And when they get blocked or the cops get called, they be like, Jennifer says the only place any woman would find that kind of behavior attractive is in some Encelosaurus's sad imagination. Denara says, I feel like the joke is flying over some heads. The joke is not that this is really how women behave. The joke is that this is how men who act like this seem to expect women to behave. The joke is that men who immediately neg women after rejection seem to think that this is an effective strategy. And this is highlighting how silly that assumption is. Now, that could be true if Ryan is typically writing that kind of joke. That could be true. But this is not negging anyway. This is straight up abusive language. Negging is kind of subtle. This is straight out being abusive with the language. You guys go ahead and weigh in on your thoughts on that one. So the woman who posted this set of screenshots says, this is a guy who said he had a crush on me since high school. The test he is referring to is me asking him what he did for a living. So he says, do I pass the test? She says, ha ha ha, what test? He says, the test to take you out and do this. And she says, take me out? You still got a crush on me? He said, yes. And then he sends her this graphic picture of him, or a man, I presume. Yes, it's a man, eating peaches. Those are not peaches that he's eating. And yes, I'm covering up what you think I'm covering up. So I don't know what's going on with this up here, but then after that he says, but seriously, and then he sends her these pictures, and this man looks like he's helping her with a shoe. And she says, you probably should have sent the second set of photos and kept the first one in the drafts. He says, understand, I'm an artist. A lot of the time my head thinks things. No disrespect. It is absolutely disrespectful to send a woman that kind of picture, especially someone that you haven't been communicating with. Absolutely disrespectful. She says she blocked him after that. And then this set of, so the woman who posted this said she called Dixon Percy a fan. And this is what Dixon Percy said to this woman. He says, I'm following you, but we not friends. Thing is, I will wholly drag you, like literally every single post. And I think you highly deserve it. Why? Because only nerdy B-word ninjas who get no peaches from B-words that's badder than you comment on your page. He obviously cussed a lot, and I had to edit a lot. He's still talking to himself. He says, you're extremely egotistical and think you're always in the right to make men look bad. Let me make you look bad. So they see you're just another basic bummy bop B-word. Please. To be fully honest, I only ever drag racist alabaster men and women who act like you. Let me make you look proper. This means let me show you your simp. Let me show your simps you a bummy regular butt B-word. Choice is yours, coward. Why is he sending this message? These people are unhinged. And with that, like I said, all of these today didn't have pictures, but we can just imagine what they look like. Anyways, join the conversation. Let me know what you think. The audacity is clearly way too high. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.